Guys, welcome back. This video is more for the car guys, so we're just going to get straight into it. You've obviously clicked on this because you want to, I don't know, you want more information on how to service this and how to change the oil pickup pipe. It's a Golf Mark 5 GTI. We're just going to do a quick service, oil change the spark plugs. I'll film as much as I can. Editing's not going to be great, filming's not going to be great. We're all completely on the GoPro today. So I've jacked it up. First thing, let's drain the oil out and get this sump off. I know we had a bit of a trouble doing this last time, but hopefully we can get it done this time. So let's get into it. So first thing I'm going to do is just crack the sump nut. It's a 19mm there. Just going to drain the oil out, and then I've got to remove this oil filter, which is right here. Right, let's get to it. So whilst the oil's been draining out into there, I've upgraded his spark plugs to these Iridium ones. I didn't want to film it because I just wanted to get it done. I've just got to pop on the coils now. Slide on these, and then we'll get back to the sump. Let's go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pop the new oil filter in, just stop the oil dripping. I think it has all finally stopped. Then we're going to get to taking off the sump, so let's put the new oil filter on. So to take the sump off, we've got to disconnect this pipe here. I think it's just a Torx. You've got one long bolt and two short ones here from the gearbox going into the sump. We've got to disconnect this oil sensor, and I remember there's 3 bolts up here which are really difficult to get to, and I'll show you the tool to get to that. They're all 10mm or 5mm Allen key, and then yeah, there's all 10mm or 5mm Allen key all the way around the sump, and then obviously this oil return pipe, we've got to take that off again, 2 5mm Allen keys. So I'm going to take off this first and then work my way just around it. We'll see where we get to. So I've got an extension. So basically, I've got an extension here with the wobbly end and a 5mm, just so I can get it up that hole, and gives me a bit of leeway. I've also, I don't know if I'm going to need it, but I've also got a really long extension as well. So let's hope I can get to this bolt like this. This hopefully is going to give me a bit of leeway. So I've just been through a traumatic experience trying to get that bolt out in there and that bolt out in there. So in the end, I used a long extension, but I needed I needed quite a thin 10mm one, if you get me. I mean, first I was using this one, which is like a couple mil fatter, and I couldn't get it up there. I was using the 5mm Allen key to start with, but that wasn't gripping onto it, so that eventually got it off, and oh my god, it was a nightmare. But now to proceed on with all the other ones, let's do it. So I've just lifted the sump off, and this is why these engines fail. As you can see, this one's clogged up with all sorts of shit, really. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to pour some petrol into this and give it a good old wipe over, make sure it's clear full of this stuff, and there's all bits of metal at the bottom. Clean it all up, and then let's put it back on. And we've also got to clean up the side here and then we're gonna put some sealant on here and put it all back on together. So something's nice and clean. Next thing I'm gonna use is the Ultimate Grey. Dab it around the edge of here after I clean the edges, and then put it all back on. Let's do it. Now everything is all connected back up. Next thing I'm going to do is pop oil in her. It's 4.6 litres it needs, and before I start it up I'm actually going to disconnect all these coils just so it doesn't run without so it doesn't run dry for the first couple of seconds, because obviously we've completely starved the engine full of oil. So I'm just going to disconnect them and just crank it over so the oil can go around the system. So what this is going to do is just crank the engine around with some oil just so the turbo isn't running dry. Now I'm going to connect up the coils, and I'm going to connect up the coils now, and hopefully it starts up. And there we go. This is running, and that's it. Easy, quick video. I'm literally in a state I need to go have a shower. And that's how to change the oil strainer on a Golf Mark 5 GTI. Hopefully it picked up everything. Don't expect it to be an easy job because it does take quite a while. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you click subscribe, and peace out.
Is there any problems, any bottles, any models, but like to swallow, like gobble, gobble, talking gobble, gobble, keep extending clips, and they fill with hollows.
22 hoes on me, 22 clothes on me.